to our virtual high school night. Please mute yourself.
There's only 210.
Okay, buddy, we have a meeting now.
Recording in progress.
All right, Sandra, you can go ahead and start your introduction.
You. Good evening. My name is Sandra, and I am going to be your language interpreter for today. I'm going to give you some instructions as to how to use the interpretation feature on Zoom. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Sandra y voy a ser su intérprete del día de hoy y les voy a dar algunas instrucciones para utilizar la función de interpretación en Zoom. When we activate the feature, please find the interpretation globe icon at the bottom of your screen. Cuando activemos la característica de interpretación, por favor busquen el globo terráqueo que dice interpretación en la parte inferior de su pantalla. Once you do this, please choose English as your language and make sure to not mute original audio so you can hear the main room. It is very important that even if you don't need interpretation, you choose a language. Seleccione español y asegúrese de silenciar el audio original si solo desea escuchar al intérprete. If you are on a smart device, you will find the interpretation function on the three dots in the three-dot menu, and then you can choose your language interpretation. Y si están en un dispositivo inteligente, pueden encontrar el menú de interpretación o language interpretation en los tres puntos. Brad, we can activate the feature now.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Monica Solorio, and I am the school counselor at Albert Einstein Academy's Middle Charter School. I'm very excited to try something new with all of you today. This is the first time that we get to hold a virtual high school night. So bear with us if there are any issues that happen this evening. We are trying to provide you with as much information as possible today. And we do have 8 different schools who are represented tonight, which is very exciting for us. If at any time you have a question, please put it in the chat box. If you, we're going to ask everyone to keep themselves on mute so that we can hear each other, so that I can answer questions as they are coming up. All right. So all of this information that I'm going to share with you today is information that is typically presented by Marceline Marquez, who is the Operations Support Officer under the Neighborhood Schools and Enrollment Options Department. So that you are, so you have that information. Sometimes what happens is we receive some questions about special cases, and we just want to make sure that you have the right answers, that you get the right answers. So please write down her email somewhere in your notes on your phone, so that if you do have a special circumstance with enrolling, you are able to contact her. We know that choosing a high school for your student can be very overwhelming. Now we have so many schools to choose from. So this is why we have an event like this, where you are able to gather as much information as you can from the representatives who are here tonight. And if you are interested in a school who's not here tonight, just please make sure you reach out to me, or you can reach out to the school that you want to apply to, so that you can get the right information. And this is the goal for tonight, is for you to really just like I said, gather information so you can make an informed decision about the high school that you want your student to go to. I'm going to look at the chat really quickly so that I'm answering any questions. So the 8 schools are SET High School, Health Sciences, E3 Civic High, East Village Middle College High School, San Diego Met High School, Helix High School, High Tech High, and San Diego High. Towards the end of my presentation, I will have the list of the schools on the screen so that you can take a picture, because every high school has their own breakout session. The recording will be available and will be shared on our website. The meeting is for both parents and students. It's for everyone. So if you are a student and you are here, thank you for being here. And if you are a parent, a part of a 8th graders or 7th graders family, thank you for being here. Part of what San Diego Unified wants to communicate with all of the families is to really get to know your neighborhood school so that you can find out for yourself if that's where you want your student to go to. You know, some of the neighborhood schools in your area, they have comprehensive curriculums. Many of them have unique features. They have community ties, and it's also an opportunity for ongoing friendships through high school and beyond. The first thing that you should do if you don't know which school is your neighborhood school, or if you want to learn about your neighborhood school, is to find out where you fall under, which boundary do you fall under. This presentation will be available on our website. But if you Google San Diego Unified School Finder, you will be able to enter your address and find out which high school is your neighborhood school. And this is only for San Diego Unified. If you live outside of San Diego Unified boundaries, I recommend to go to there's a similar system for each district to find out which school belongs to your area. Visit the website, visit their social media platforms, take a tour, meet the principal. Those are virtual right now because of the pandemic. Or talk to your neighbors and your friends. For our students, the ones who live around our school, your neighborhood school is probably San Diego High. So if you fall under San Diego High School's boundaries, that is your school, that is your neighborhood school. The reason why we have this event is because the school choice application window for San Diego Unified opened about a week and a half ago, and it closes November 15th. So it's super important that you find out which school is your neighborhood school, and if you would like your student to attend the neighborhood school or not. If you do not want your student to attend your neighborhood school, wherever that is, it's super important to fill out the school choice application so that you get choiced into the school that you would like your student to attend. Every year, we have families who think that their neighborhood school is San Diego High, and Lincoln High is right down the street, and we have some other neighborhood schools around our area. And they think that because they go to Albert Einstein Academy's middle, that they will automatically go to San Diego High. And that is not the case. There are some priorities, and I will talk about that right now. But that is not always the case. So it's super important that you find out if your neighborhood school, what your neighborhood school is, and if you want your student to go there or not, and to fill out the application. All of the applications received between October 4th and November 15th will be part of a lottery process, which is completed in February. Then you will be notified of the results via email early March of 2022. So if I'm an 8th grade parent and I'm thinking I am not going to find out where my student is going until March of 2022, then I want to have a backup plan. so that I'm able to have options when it comes to my student going to high school. This is not true for charter schools. Charter schools that fall under San Diego Unified boundaries have their own process, just like how we have our own process for enrollment. Yes, correct. You are able to apply to 3 schools. So you have your first choice, your second choice, and your third choice. If you fill out,
So I'm on the Zoom.
once you fill out the school choice application. So it is 3 schools. Okay. San Diego Unified has some great resources on their website. The first one that I wanted to share is they have a school choice information page, and then they have the school choice enrollment application. So, like I said, I'm going to share this website with you. I just wanted to show you what it looks like really quickly. And the school choice application is only for the students and families who fall under San Diego Unified School District boundaries. Many other districts have the same kind of process. San Diego Unified is the one that is, that we belong to and is closest to us, because we fall under their boundaries. But many schools have something similar. If you live in like the Grossmont area, they have their own system of doing it. So it's really important to look into that, go to their website, check out what their process is. So I'm only sharing the information that has to do with San Diego Unified. Okay, let me see if this works. I want to show you what this looks like. Am I still sharing my screen? Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Brad. So this is what the choice enrollment application looks like. So if you click on that link, you will go to this application. So you're on the right page, and you can apply in English or apply in Spanish. Lots of information is on here about their process. And just like how I said before, you are able to choose 3 schools. Your first choice, your second choice, and your third choice. For San Diego High, if you are choosing San Diego High, and I'm sure that our representative will talk to you a little bit about this, you can choose there are 3 different pathways for each choice. So for example, your first choice can be San Diego High International Studies. Second choice can be San Diego High Business and Leadership. And your third choice can be San Diego High Science and Technology. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my presentation, see if this works. So you're able to choose 3 different schools. The process is weighted and by a random lottery selection, but there are priorities. For example, if you want to continue a specific program, in our case, most of our students want to continue the IB program. So then you would choose that you want a continuation of the program. Okay. Just looking at the chat, see if there are any questions right now. None right now. When you are notified that you received your choice, most likely in most cases, the school contacts you, but if they are not contacting you, please reach out to them so that you know what to do next. If you do not live within San Diego Unified boundaries and you want your student to attend a San Diego Unified school, you still have to apply for the choice, super important. Out-of-district applicants currently at our school receive that priority to continue the IB program. Super important, and this is something that Marceline Marquez at the district office wants me to reiterate many times, is to make sure that you apply on time. November 15th is the cutoff date. They do not give any extra days for this application, for the school choice application. So write this down somewhere that November 15th is the deadline. Put a reminder in your phone. Just make sure that if you want your student to attend a San Diego Unified School and you do not live within the boundaries, so these are for our families who live in Santee and La Mesa, in the South Bay, North County, you would not fall under San Diego Unified. Even if you live in Coronado, they have their own district. So make sure that you apply for choice. And once you are accepted to a school, you are going to have to obtain an approved inter-district attendance permit, an IAP, from your resident district. So it's super important that you know that process if you do not live within the San Diego Unified School District boundaries. If you do live within the San Diego Unified boundaries, so your address puts you at one of the neighborhood schools for the district, but you do not want your student to go. So for example, let's just say that you live within the boundaries of Mission Bay High, but you really want your student to go to San Diego High. That is when you have to apply for the school choice. And it has to be on time before November 15th. And please make sure that you indicate your current school, Albert Einstein Academies, and that you want to continue the IB program if that is if that's what applies to your student. I wanted to give you a list of all of the district high schools in San Diego Unified. There are many district high schools. The ones that are highlighted are the schools that have representatives today who are here today. So you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 18 schools here. So like I said before, if you really want your student to go to Mission Bay High, let's just say, for example, you really want your student to go to Mission Bay High, but you live closer to San Diego High, school choice for the San Diego Unified School District is the application that you need to fill out. So these are all of the schools that you need to choice into if you do not live within the boundaries. I also want to provide you a list of some of the charter high schools under San Diego Unified. And what I mean by under San Diego Unified is that they fall within the boundaries. They're not necessarily part of the district, just like us. Albert Einstein Academies is independent from the district, but we are within the boundaries. The representatives that we have here today, we have representatives from E3 Civic High, from Health Sciences High School and Middle College, High Tech High, and the School for Entrepreneurship and Technology, SET High for short. Other charter schools that are close to Albert Einstein Academies is City Heights Prep, Gompers Preparatory Academy, O'Farrell. Similar to our process, they have their own process for enrollment and for a lottery-based system usually. So if you are interested in any of those schools, I would recommend that you go to their website, check them out, and find out more about their enrollment process and their lottery process. If there are any questions, if I can help you connect with somebody at those schools, please let me know, and I can also support in that capacity. Mission Bay High, we do not have a representative with us today from Mission Bay High, but they did want me to share this important information with you. If you are interested in learning more about Mission Bay High, you do have some time before the school choice application window closes. They do have a virtual school tour on November 10th. That is the only date that you have before you have to submit your school choice application window, if that is something that you're doing. All of their tours are currently through Zoom and will begin at 9:30. They last about 1 hour. And those are just some of the guidelines that they're following. You know, attendees have to turn on their camera, provide a full name on Zoom, and all students must have an adult with them. The email for our contact at Mission Bay High is there. I did want to make sure we had information for Mission Bay High because they are another school under San Diego Unified who can continue the IB program, because they have the IB program, the IB diploma program at Mission Bay High. So if you live outside of their zip code, their boundaries, a reminder, make sure that you get your enrollment options or the school choice application in before November 15th. For more information and this is a slide from the enrollment options representative at the district. Marceline is her name. Her email's on there again. Just like how I had said at the very beginning, we often have some very special situations, special circumstances when it comes to where our families live, because our school has families who live everywhere. So if you have a specific question about, well, I live close to Grossmont High, or I live over here and I need more information about how to make sure I get into San Diego High, for example, I recommend that you contact Marceline. She is a great resource. You can also contact Enrollment Options at eoptions@sandy.net, or you can go to their website and look at the different enrollment options for San Diego Unified. I'm monitoring the chat. I don't see any questions right now, but for Coronado High, if you are interested in Coronado High, they are a different district. Coronado High does not fall under San Diego Unified, so they are their own district. It's Coronado Unified, I believe. So if you live within the Coronado High boundaries, they have a spot for you. If you don't live within Coronado High School boundaries and you want to go there, I would definitely go in and research Coronado District's website. For the IAP, the district transfers, the permission to be able to leave a district to go to San Diego Unified, that is on their website at San Diego Unified. The San Diego Unified website has information on that, and it's a form that you download and you fill out. You take it to your resident district, and then they can transfer you out so you can go to San Diego Unified District. Point Loma is within San Diego Unified. So if you don't live within Point Loma High School's boundaries and you really want your student to go there, school choice application is what you need to do. The November deadline is for current 8th graders. If you are a 7th grade family who's listening to this presentation, thank you for being here. We wanted to invite 7th grade families as well, because you will be in this same position in exactly 1 year. We will provide this presentation next year for 8th graders as well. So current 7th graders, you'll get this presentation next year. But I wanted to make sure that you also had some time to just gather information, to be proactive. For the IB, to make sure that you get the continuation of IB, there is a section when you are filling out the school choice application, there is a drop-down menu, and you will choose that you want to continue I think it says continuation of program. That is what you will choose. And they will automatically know that, because you will also indicate that you are at Albert Einstein Academy's middle. Tours for San Diego High. Make sure that you attend San Diego High School's breakout session. Our representative from San Diego High will have information about tours at San Diego High. San Diego High does have the IB program under the International Studies School. School choice applications are for the schools that reside outside of your district. The school choice application is for schools that reside within your district, but it's for schools that are not your neighborhood school. Some high schools are asking for our students to obtain their GPA. Have your student come talk to me. I have been teaching students how to calculate their GPA. This is something that I'm also going to work on with our 8th grade teachers, because our IB grades have to be first translated to letter grades so that a student can find out their GPA. The San Diego High program that continues the IB program is International Studies. If you are interested in attending your neighborhood school, so say that your neighborhood school is San Diego High and you want to go to San Diego High, you do not need to do anything right now, unless you want a specific program. So once we get to breakout sessions, I would definitely recommend to ask our representative what you need to do for San Diego High. Yes, High Tech High is here, and they will be representing in a breakout session, and they will be able to answer all of your questions in a breakout session. They can, students can email me so that I can help them figure out their GPA. For the GPA, I've helped students calculate their GPA at the end of 7th grade. They will receive a progress report soon. I don't know if it'll be before the deadline, if there are students who are applying right now to schools. So I would reach out to the school that you are applying to if they have a requirement to report a GPA, and just ask them what the process is. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm seeing all these questions coming in. So thanks for your patience, everyone. These are all good questions. Thank you for being so active in the chat room, in the chat box. How do you enroll not for choice? Okay, so if your neighborhood school is a school that you want your student to go to, you do not need to enroll right now. But you can contact the school to find out when they will start accepting enrollment for students who live within the boundaries. The application for the school choice application does ask for a student ID. You can always call our front office to get that number, or you can email me to get that number. And I'm going to put my email in the chat because I don't think I have a slide for that. So for any other families, after today, if you are having a hard time applying, if any of this is still confusing to you, please email me so that I can support you with making a decision until I can help you fill out the application. If you have any difficulties filling out the application, that's something else that I have done in the past, is I help families fill out the application. So for the people who are asking, I can help you. Just email me. And I speak Spanish and English, so you can email me in Spanish as well. Okay, if there aren't any other questions, I would like to start our breakout sessions at 6:30. Okay. Brad, are you able to support me?
Yes, so all the breakout rooms are open.
Yes. So if you want to
And-
take a picture of this or write this down somewhere, but I also think that the breakout rooms have names on them, right?
Correct, yeah.
And you will be able to attend 4 breakout sessions. So choose your 4 out of the 8 schools, choose your 4 top schools, and we will also gather all of the documents and presentations that all of our representatives have today. And you will be able to find that on our website, so that just in case you didn't get to one breakout room and you really wanted to listen to the presentation, we'll have that information for you. San Diego High, yes, the International Studies program falls under San Diego High, and we have a representative from the program.
Let's see something. Okay, cool. So she should be able to broadcast a message too. Hey, Monica, if you pull up the breakout room button,
Yes.
you can send out, you see the broadcast message to all.
Yes.
So you can send a message to everyone that way.
Okay, perfect.
You want to switch rooms. Oh yeah. Monica, do you want to see if anyone wants to, if there's anyone that needs ASL interpretation in any of the breakout rooms? You can raise your hand. We have an ASL interpreter here present.
How do you go to a breakout room? Jackie, which room would you like to go to? I can help you out. San Diego High. Okay. So let me find you here. Jackie assigned to San Diego High. All right, there you go. Kim Smith to room 5. Yes.
Yes, I need help too.
Okay.
I
will
can't
help
get
you.
into my room.
5. San Diego Met.
I'm Helix.
Is that Nicole Helix?
Jen Helix. Jen Osborne.
Oh. There you go. All right. Sure. Christina, room 5. Sarah Helix. Okay, I got you. Okay. Okay. If you are still in the main room and you need help moving to a breakout session, please let me know. Heather, room 8, did I move you yet? No, I did not. Sorry about that. Okay. Catherine Baker, room 8. Rick, room 7. Got you. Okay. Hold on one second, Sandra. Let me just, not in the, interpretation isn't available in the breakout sessions, but I can help in the main room. Hi, if you are just joining us right now, this is the main room. So if you want to hear any presentation in the breakout session, let me know. I can move you to that breakout session. So we have Set High in breakout room 1. We have health sciences in number 2. We also have E3 in room 3. East Village Middle in room 4, San Diego Met in room 5, Helix in room 6, room 7, High Tech High, and room 8, San Diego High. So if you need help moving to a room, let me know and I can help you.